The Al Jazeera investigation shows clearly how a lot of the killing on October 7th was own goal killing by Israel's attacking of anything that moved in the hope of preventing captures of Israeli civilians. Um, the decision to effectively reassign IDF personnel from the Gaza envelope to the West Bank is one of the most striking things, I think, because it speaks to a decision to it speaks to an image of arrogance where Israel thought it could maintain this concentration camp with no footprint, no major footprint, and it's a fair conspiracy to question whether or not the reassignment of personnel from the Gaza envelope that was sort of protecting it to the West Bank was serving some kind of strategic purpose. The fact that we know from the Israeli media leaks that there was clear knowledge that Hamas was preparing something like this, even imminently before it occurred, October 7th, suggests that there is enough to go on in terms of looking at whether this was a deliberate attempt to create a catastrophic outcome, which could be used as a pretext, whether that is Netanyahu plus two co-conspirators, or whether it's more widespread. We know already about the makeup of the Israeli regime, that a lot of the intelligence apparatus is very much against this kind of ongoing antagonism towards the Palestinians. We know that the former heads of the intelligence agencies are actually very outspoken about the Netanyahu approach to the conflict, which is just to obliterate everything that you can see. So I don't think we're talking about, if there is a conspiracy, a widespread conspiracy. At the same time, I find it somehow hard to believe, and I feel intuitively that it's more uh, a sense of a noose has been hung by the arrogance of Netanyahu. That is to say that this feeling that Gaza was put to bed and that this starvation and this suffocation of Palestinians for decades could just go on indefinitely. The blindness to the humanity, the dead heart. I feel that that was really the dynamic that that led to the blowback, rather than something deliberate. But I believe and I agree that there are definitely reasons why one would want, in an ideal world, to investigate the extent to which that was deliberate. Because we know, even within the mainstream Israeli political sphere, there are people, there are even ministers now, who have an apocalyptic, extremist, fundamentalist, lunatic, maniacal approach to the situation. You know, they would happily nuke Gaza and etc.